Hey, welcome to the Sam Livecast, everyone. I'm Sam. It's Wednesday.
Yes, it is,
and it's day 2 of breakfast week.
Woo!
We started with the. All right.
Sorry,
easy,
I get excited for breakfast
easy,
week.
Easy. God,
I like breakfast.
we started with the German pancake, which, by the way, was on the website, and somebody wrote and said, "Are you at like some restaurant? Are you at somebody?" Wally's Pancake House or something. I go, no, I'm at my house.
Somebody thought we actually
I think they
took
did.
that picture from like a pancake house?
Yeah, I think they did. Who
took that photo?
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Hey,
yeah.
maybe we need to introduce who's beside you.
Oh, do we?
Allie.
Hello.
Boom.
Hey, look, it's Allie. And Allie is, well, if it doesn't sound bad to say this, we're sort of test driving Allie in that that position. Look, we like the idea. Here's where part of this happened. If you watched the German pancake episode,
There it is right there.
There it is.
TheSamLivecast.com or on iTunes, The Sam Livecast.
which by that thing is really freaking good.
Yeah.
By the way, anyways, so if you watch that, at the end of it, the audio cuts out. And why does the audio cut out? Because the battery died in something. Which happens.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's just me here and Max wasn't wearing his fucking headphones, so he had no idea that the audio went out, we get left with 59 seconds of no audio at the end of the show. So I had to record a thing and explain what had happened and talk people through the last little bit of it. So that got us thinking maybe we need another pair of hands, so more people are on this than not.
I just want to tell you guys how transparent you are.
Who, me?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You're so transparent with this show and just with everything that I wanted to attempt to. You just send me a recorded voiceover that I could then put into the video, and nobody would even have been able to tell that we lost the audio at the end.
Really?
But you decided that you were going to have a whole sit down at the computer and
tell people that it effed up.
Narrate the whole thing.
I feel like that's the way I am.
Yeah, no, I and the way you said it, you said we took lemons and turned it into lemonade. I love that.
Well, anyway, so we're thinking, maybe look, Lynn is away and gone, and who knows, and the way we shoot the show now, Kelly can't always be here, so it's just the two of us, and I like it, but it's a little obnoxious because we're related and we know the same things, and
you're both guys,
and we're guys,
There you
and
go.
we need somebody to round us out, and so Allie is
She's so little.
she's so cute, but she is married to Jason,
The
text artist. Who, we know, friends of ours, and they were down last week watching a couple shows, and then Allie went home and reached out after and said, "Hey, I know you're talking about how you're going to do these things, and I just would like to say I'd like to be part of it. I don't know if I would fit. I don't know if it makes sense for me to do this." But I'd just like to throw my hat into the ring, basically. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what you want, but I'm down to try it.
And I don't know that we actually knew what we want. But
Right.
but it's funny because since that moment, I'm starting to get a better sense of what we want. So I wrote back, Allie, and said, tell you what, let's try it just as long as we'll still remain friends if it doesn't work out. Because there's always that. And you don't want the hard feelings to be like
and
that.
it's true. Some people are friends, but they can't work together.
Exactly.
So I totally get that.
But this is what happens when you take the initiative. I mean,
That's exactly. So
it's
that's
so
my
important.
my point for mentioning this is nothing happens if you don't get up and make the step yourself.
Right.
You cannot get across this room if you don't stand up and take a step. The only thing bad that could have happened from Allie sending that email is me saying, I'm not sure that really works for us. We got other ideas, right?
Which still isn't that bad.
But still wouldn't have been that bad,
Right.
right? We still would be friends. We'd still hang out with you guys. It would all be good. So
You can't be afraid to take a chance.
That's exactly right. You guys got to grab the bull by the balls, which I'm
Well,
not trying to suggest that
Like a book of quotes.
that Allie has grabbed the proverbial balls by sending that email. Anyway, Allie's here. She'll be trying this, and anyway, we'll see how this whole thing works.
You know what? It's funny that right at the beginning of the show, for some reason, when you were talking about a trial period,
Yeah.
I immediately flashed back to maybe 2 years ago when Adam Carolla lost his #1 news girl that had been there for years.
Yes.
She went on to do other things, and they had this whole trial period where they brought in different people and tested them out.
You know what? It's not such a crazy concept, and I'm
No,
not
it's not,
suggesting
yeah.
that we do more of this. But look at Kelly and Kelly Ripa.
The one that replaced Kathy.
Right.
Yeah, is it Kelly
Your
Ripa?
bestie,
It is
Kathy
Kelly
Lee.
Ripa, right? It used to be
Yeah, it's
Kelly,
Kelly
and
Ripa.
and what's the guy's name?
Regis.
Regis, Kelly and Regis, and then Regis left, and
Wait, what?
Regis left.
I thought Kathy left, and then they replaced her with
No,
a
no,
new
no.
with a younger blonde.
It used to be Kathy Lee Gifford and Regis Philbin.
Oh.
Fuck, how old are you? Oh, you're 24. I forgot.
I don't know that.
You don't know this. Kathy Lee Gifford.
Have you ever watched that? But when it was Kathy Lee and Regis?
I
Kath-
think so.
Kathy
but-
Lee Gifford and Regis Philbin forever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kathy Lee left.
Okay.
They found a replacement in Kelly Ripa,
Right.
Yes.
who used to be on soaps, and I don't know if she still is. I don't think she does the soaps anymore. I don't think.
I would imagine not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now she does this. Now Regis retires, and honestly, I don't know that he retired as much as he got like pushed out.
Yeah.
So they went looking for a new host. And the way they did it was they auditioned people. They auditioned a ton of guys. They wanted it to be a guy. It made sense for that chemistry. And Michael Strahan is the co-host with her now.
Wait, what?
Yes.
When did
he's
this
the big
all- no, you're bullshitting me.
the big gap tooth football player.
Yes,
Am
I
I
know.
right?
I know
So
who Michael
take
Strahan is.
Take a look.
but
Take a look. Take a look.
I had no idea that. Okay, there's
now
Kelly.
go to Kelly. I don't know what the hell the name of the show is anymore. There it is.
Live with
go
Kelly
click
and
on that.
Michael. Yeah,
click
just
on
click on
Kelly
that
and
right
Michael.
Kelly and Michael.
There you go. Look at that. Wait, you're going to see him.
Wow.
His big ass.
It's an American
Hold on.
syndicated morning talk show hosted by the. Oh my goodness.
Wait a sec.
Wait. The show has aired since 1983, so that means that they're just completely taking. They're not like starting a new show. They're just saying that it's a continuation of the old show. But anyway, I always thought that Regis was like the man. I didn't know that Kathy Lee was like the lead in the show.
No,
and, like,
it was the
first
two
title.
of them. It was the two of them.
No, I know, but they
And
didn't make.
There
the
you go.
new
Look
show.
at my computer right now.
Wow.
There you go. Michael Strahan. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And he was when they were test driving the co-hosts. I think he was back 3 or 4, 6 times or something. Everybody loved him.
Wow.
I watch it and I say to myself, really?
No, he's.
I don't think he's that good. But hey, maybe I what do I know? I'm not
Okay,
a program executive.
since he retired from football.
Yeah.
He's been on the NFL Sunday shows
Yes.
and on ESPN and things like that for years since then. And he's extremely personable. I mean, he's really talented. He's a kind and funny guy. Obviously,
He's good. I guess
and he's real. I like that he's real.
Absolutely he's real. Hey, you know who else has gone that route, but it didn't work out for him?
Who?
There's 2 twin brothers.
He
He used to be part of the Today Show.
Twin Brothers Today Show. Me and Ali
Twin
are like
brother
trying to think of
football
who.
players. You need more information?
Twin
on
brother.
that?
Oh, are you not talking about Pat Tillman and his
No.
brother, right?
No. They're black. African American.
Twin brothers.
God. They're
Oh,
complete-
Rondé Barber. And,
Yes.
And Tiki Barber.
And
yeah.
Tiki Barber. Tiki Barber was on the Today Show.
Yeah.
Somehow something went wrong. He got fired. And,
Yeah.
And he's not quite found the success of
No, you
a
wanna know-
Michael Strahan.
Something crazy about Tiki and Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
One of them is a running back. One of them is a defensive back.
Yeah.
So he's a defensive player.
Yeah.
Rondé is still playing. Tiki ended his career like 8 years ago. Running backs just get ground into the ground.
Wait, something happened after he left that he talked trash about who was the quarterback at the time?
Eli Manning, I think.
Right. He talked some
Yeah.
shit about Eli Manning, and
Yeah.
people came out against him and said that was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
You should have left on better terms and, leave the team. That's fine, but don't say shit. I mean, whatever it was.
Apparently, New York is just this crazy sports media market.
crazy,
you know,
right,
the
right.
fans really like hold them to the fire.
Right.
And this is why you need a female on the show.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, I know nothing about football.
I'm
so.
lost.
I did watch the Super Bowl.
Let's talk about your Super Bowl plans.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
So here's the deal.
Wah.
I'm sitting here Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's in Palm Springs visiting her sisters. And I say to myself, I'm kind of bummed because I don't really have any Super Bowl plans, which is not unusual because we don't really have New Year's Eve plans until like the day before the day of.
Yeah.
So I think to myself, what could I do? probably other people that don't have Super Bowl plans. And I'm thinking, what about all the military people that have spouses out of the country on active duty? Wait, here's a genius idea. I put a video on Facebook. I go, hey, I had this idea. I know there's plenty of spouses whose other half is on active duty out of the country someplace. I'd like to have Super Bowl with you. So send me an email along with a picture of your military ID, which you will have as a spouse, I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick 4 of you. You can each find a spouse of someone who's out of the country fighting as well. And 8 of you will come here. I got food and drinks and booze, whatever covered. And we'll have Super Bowl together. I thought it was my little way of giving back. I put that on the Facebook. I get all kinds of people. Look at that. That's my second video.
This is your heartfelt response.
My heartfelt
So
response. I put it on Facebook. Not one response.
Oh.
And so I don't think I was hurt. I didn't take it personally. Kelly said, it's probably too late.
That's what I was going to say. You did it the day before or the night before.
And then somebody said, you can't photocopy or take a picture of your military ID.
Yeah, people were getting in arguments about that.
2 people were getting in a fight over this
people
thing.
were like...
And it's fine. I mean, if somebody had said, hey, we can't do that, is there some other way that we can prove? Here's my whole goal with saying send me a picture of your ID was I didn't want somebody who wasn't legitimately part of a military family to try and... Not that I'm so special.
Talk about bad karma.
Right, not that I'm so special, but I mean, somebody might go, I'll just say that I'm this, and people do shit like that.
Yeah.
Free drinks.
I just wanted real people whose lives are uprooted on a regular basis because their spouse is out of the country for 4 months or 8 months or a year at a time. Those are the people that I wanted to take care of yesterday. And nobody responded. And then I went and put that video on there saying...
Look at that face.
Look at that face.
You look so sad.
I put that video on there saying, I'm
You're
sorry.
so upset.
It didn't work out, and I hope I didn't piss anybody. Whatever it was, it didn't work out. And there's a million comments of people saying, dude, don't worry. Nice job. It was a cool thing you did. And one guy called me a douche. I don't know why he would call me a douche.
He didn't provide any explanation, right?
Sam, sometimes you're such a douche. Cragen man, that's what he said.
Oh, the Cragen man.
Yes.
Could he have been messing with you?
Why would he call me a douche?
Or maybe he was messing with you. I don't know.
Was he calling me a douche because I was being like stupidly naive
Can we talk
about
about
this?
the typo first, though? Because it's the wrong your. There's no apostrophe. That kills me.
Thank you.
Your.
Thank you.
And I think there's an E in douche.
And that.
Douchebag. You're right. You're right.
Touche.
And he
Two things.
capitalized the whole thing.
I know. Wow.
And just as I was starting
was
to
such a
feel
nice
good about
thing.
myself,
Yeah.
well, I think we'll remember that I've been saying I'm going to read this every day.
Oh, yeah.
This guy that commented after one of our
Please.
live cast YouTube postings, he said, hey, I remember this faggot. Wow, everyone in Cali sounds like a total stoner douche. I felt like we were making a little progress because Geraldo made a comment after watching episode 171. His whole comment was this: you suck. I felt like we were making progress. We're going from a guy calling me a faggot and that I'm a total stoner douche to somebody who just says you suck.
You suck.
I wrote him back. I said, thanks.
Thanks.
It's always great when people take the time to share their thoughts,
Wow.
even when it's only 2 words. And I had to put that in, the 2 words, because if I said, I was being sarcastic. And I normally don't respond to these things, but I had to. I go, thanks, I appreciate it when people share their thoughts. Take the time to share their thoughts. If I'd said that, he might have figured it was an auto-response message. So I had to say, even when it's only 2 words, to let him know that it wasn't auto-response.
Okay, wait.
Yes?
I just thought of something.
What?
This guy's name is Gummy Bear on YouTube,
I
right?
know.
Hold on, and
Right.
I'm looking at what he wrote. Hey, I remember this faggot. Wow, everyone in Cali sounds like a total stoner douche. I think this is a young kid. This
What?
looks like a 13-year-old kid to
Have
me
you
who's
looked
like
at-
just stupidly talking
You're seeing his
trash
picture?
online. No, I mean, that doesn't look like an intelligent person's sentence, let alone gummy bear. I mean, gummy bear with an eye. What is some like 40 is some like even 35-year-old dude out there in Kansas
Calling
like,
himself Gummy Bear?
Gummy
Gummy
bear is
bear?
his
Oh.
YouTube
I
handle?
have no idea.
Gummy bear with an eye.
I have no idea. Anyway,
Weird.
that was my Super Bowl yesterday. So here I decide I got to eat some food. It's 3:00 before the game starts, and I made myself a steak sandwich. You can see it. You know what it was? I had fillets, like whole fillets. You know, the whole big long, as I'm showing you with my hands, the whole big long fillet I cooked Friday night for my class. Sorry for that. I had to do that. And I had these random pieces left over. And I brought them home, and I made this. There's another shot of it.
It's amazing. It looks
that was
unreal.
an onion roll. So it was so good.
Yeah, wow.
It was so good. A little horseradish thing underneath. It was delicious. Anyway, so I did that, and about 15 minutes after I ate it, my friend Steve from Los Angeles called to tell me that he was down here for a conference. Mm-hmm. And I go, "You're down here? Do you want to do something?" He goes, "Yeah, I want to have dinner." So we had dinner.
Really?
After I ate that. I didn't eat very much.
Wait,
but it was good.
Oh, after you, where'd you guys go?
We went to Searsucker.
Oh, that's the night that you went
That's
there.
the night. We went to Searsucker. And
Speaking of him, by the way,
Brian Malarkey.
Brian Malarkey, who was our first guest on this show.
Yeah.
I think it was episode 2.
Who's now the host of The Taste?
Yes, so he's the host of The Taste, which I watched.
Yes.
Do you like it?
I watched about 45 minutes of it that night.
It's basically The Voice for cooking.
It's the
right?
voice with food. Right.
Okay, but I really like. I don't know. I really like the way that it just is. I mean, it's like you show up and then you're either through or gone. I mean, just
well, I
like
guess
that.
I'm confused because, and I think we talked about this, I don't know why they have to hide who the person is. It's not like the entertainment factor with singers.
Yeah.
Like you could be influenced by a handsome guy or a hot chick or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Does it really matter if it's a hot chick that makes this one bite that they get to taste or like a portly 5'1", 300-pound guy?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, no,
It's
it doesn't.
food. That doesn't make. They're not casting for a food TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
maybe
just-
they feel like they could tell if they're professional or not. They walk out and they're dressed.
I don't know if you could tell by the way somebody looks.
Well, no.
What
I
if
mean,
a guy's got a lot of
So,
tattoos
I mean,
on his
to a
arm?
some of the,
certain
like,
extent,
you know,
yeah.
like the older lady that comes out and she's like
Oh, I see what you're
decked
saying.
out
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
like 80s clothes.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know? I don't know.
By the way, I ate at Max when we ate at
The other night for Mom's birthday.
yeah. What the hell's that called?
Sunset.
What the hell is that called?
Pacifica.
Pacifica Del Mar.
Uh-huh.
The food was good. My steak was great.
Yeah.
But can they spend a couple of bucks and make the place not look like 1987 anymore? There was not one modern thing in that restaurant anywhere.
Yeah. It was
I'm telling you.
It's definitely
The lights, the decor, the colors, it's time already. And that place is always busy. God.
Has it been around for a long time?
Yes, it's been
So
around
that's like,
a long
Is it
time.
one maybe like a Del Mar thing?
It's been around a long time, yes. All right, here's a little test. I took this picture out my window of my car the other day, of a car the other day. What do you notice?
I don't want to say because I have
you
this,
know?
or I've driven your car, so I've seen this. That makes it easier to see. Do you see, Allie?
Yeah,
Do you know what that
The
is?
67 miles per hour.
I don't know what.
It's like I don't know how they do it. It's like a hologram.
Yeah.
As you look out the front windshield, that number is right there, so you don't have to divert your eyes.
No,
somewhere.
I know that's not. I know. In my rental car, I had that.
You had that?
Yeah, they gave me my rental car, and it had that in it, and it was amazing.
I don't know, but I was rubbing my hands like this. Look, I was rubbing my
That's
hands
so
all
weird.
over the front of the dash, reaching all the way to the window,
Right,
trying to
find it.
stop the transmission of
It's
that number.
distracting, is it not? I
No, I
couldn't
really
take my
like it.
eyes. I know it's great, but I couldn't take my eyes off of
I
it.
tell you what it does. It really makes you aware of your speed.
It really does.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you have set Mom's car so that when she hits 80 miles an hour,
I
Hello?
have said
Hello?
it.
You've done something to Mom's car so when she hits 80 miles an hour, it goes bing.
I've said it.
You didn't do that?
I didn't do that. I
There's so-
I don't drive Mom's car.
No, but there's some manual setting in her car that now a bell goes off when she hits 80.
No, I have no idea what
I
that is.
hate it.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Well, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
All right, it's almost cooking time. I mean, we're there.
It is almost cooking time.
And I'm hungry. I'm like really hungry.
Thanks to those green peas. Yeah, so here's what I'm making: Huevos Rancheros.
Awesome.
I never make them, and I love them.
Have you ever made them?
No. Wait.
We did that last week with the recipe, and it turned out great.
What recipe?
The Spanish chorizo pizza.
Oh, that turned out great.
Epic.
Yeah.
Let's get a picture of that one.
Wait a sec. Have I ever made Huevos Rancheros?
I'm guessing you made it. Oh no, you make your.
I don't
You make
think so.
chilaquiles, which
I
is
make chilaquiles.
amazing.
If I did, I might have made them, but I did them with refried beans. I'm going to use black beans today. Just a little bit healthier. Try to figure that out, I think.
Nice.
If I can do that. Like, there's a little teaching going on back there.
I didn't
see
realize
you
our
reaching
camera was up. I just wanted to show the Spanish chorizo pizza.
Yeah, that was so good.
It was really good. And that chorizo was smoky and
It was amazing.
it was epic.
Okay, yeah. By the way, your husband ate a fucking ton of that shit.
I know.
Unbelievable.
He really
I know,
takes
we
advantage
left and
of
we're
it.
Like, do you think he thinks we're pigs?
No.
Does he eat like that at home?
We eat like that all the time.
Oh, you do?
That's awesome. I
Wow.
like that.
Well, I do like people
But
that eat my
said
food.
You liked that we were good eaters.
I do. No.
That's a
Doesn't mean I
huge
can't
thing.
comment on how much the guy ate.
Wow, you just give
He's
people.
gonna be so self-conscious.
If you came in and didn't eat enough, he'd be giving you crap.
totally.
But if you come in here and eat it a lot, he'll
Yeah.
give you crap. And then if you just eat a little bit, he'll say, "What? You don't like my food?
What, you don't eat it? Yeah.
You don't like my shit?"
All right, so I don't know how to do this anymore. You want me to say nice things about Fixtures Living?
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you just do a quick little fixtures read?
So here's the deal with Fixtures Living. I had this conversation with somebody the other day that hadn't been there. They said, "Where you have a class?" I go, "Yeah." They go, "Where do you do your classes?" And they remember the place downtown that I used to do them at. I go, "No, I do it at a place called Fixtures Living now." They go, "What is that?" I go, I started to say it's an appliance store. Mm-hmm. And then I stopped and I went, it's really not doing it justice. I mean, yes, they sell appliances and kitchen, bath, and outdoor stuff, but really it's like the most amazing kind of place you've ever been to. And they're like, how amazing could an appliance store be? I go, well, you got to get out of your head what you think an appliance store is. Because look at that. And that picture right there, that's when you walk into their Costa Mesa store. That's their front entry. And that red box on the counter, you know what that is? Circle that.
I know what that is.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
That's one of those giant espresso machines. The first thing they say to you when you walk in is, "Can we make you a handcrafted coffee?" What appliance places do that? The place that I had frequented once, called Standards of Excellence, they ignored me so bad when I was in there.
Yeah.
I had to go up and ask for help. And when I looked at the woman at the desk and I said, "Could somebody help me back here with whatever? We're dishwashers." She looked over her glasses at me and she did this. "Do you have an appointment?" I was like, I think my balls like shrunk up into my body. I could not believe what a bitch she was.
Fixtures has a full customer service department, like a hotel lobby. It's unreal.
It's unbelievable. Anyway, Fixtures Living, San Diego, Costa Mesa, Rancho Mirage, California, outside of Palm Springs. Opening soon. Opening this year in Glendale, the Glendale Galleria up in Los Angeles, and University Town Center here in San Diego.
Nice.
That is going to be an amazing store.
Oh, yeah.
Fixtures Living online, fixturesliving.com, and on the Facebook, facebook.com/Fixtures Living. Love them.
Do you notice the site design?
Like you should.
It's a new site.
Is it?
They changed it around a little bit, yeah.
That's their store up there. I don't know. It's amazing. I don't notice anything anymore. All right, I'm ready to cook. Shall
Let's
we?
continue breakfast week.
Let's go. Okay. Where is my mind? Huevos Rancheros. That's where my mind is. So let's think about what we need. We need tortillas, of course. We need eggs, of course. We need some salsa. I'm using this one. Chipotle, you'll see what will happen with that. Hold on, nobody move. Over here, I need some black beans. Black beans. Wait, one more thing. A little cumin, please. Please, please, please. I always have cumin. Please. Thank you. I got it. Okay, so here's
Should we
the deal.
test Allie's switching abilities?
Yes, let's do this. Allie's back there switching.
Boom.
Wow, look at that.
She's good.
Allie, let's see you and say something nice.
Okay, hi.
There you go. All right, good.
Yay.
Okay, here we go. All right, so look, black beans. I don't know what's traditional, but I know that I wanted this to be a little less than the deep fried, than the refried beans. It's just, it's what I felt like today. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drain these a little bit.
And so those are more solid beans as opposed to
yes,
the refried,
they're not
which
mashed.
is...
And I think on the health scale, black beans are actually a great source of protein. The refried beans, also a good source of protein, but they have extra fat in them because of the way that they're made.
They're refried.
I guess. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take these. I'm going to put them in here. Right? And I'm going to put this in the recycle bin. I'm going to rinse my hand. And then I'm going to dry my hand. Okay. So I'm going to add 2 things to this. I already said a little bit of cumin.
Did you notice that you just said I'm going to wash my hand and then I'm going to dry my hand? Out loud.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of that. I did not.
It was thinking out, you went, okay, I'm going to wash my hand and now I'm going to dry my hand and now I'm going to cook.
Stupid. Okay, so here's what I'm going to give this. I've never made these before. I imagine this will be good. And I'm going to add a little chipotle. We know, because we've had this conversation, chipotles are large smoked jalapenos that look like this. They look like this once you take them out of the can, right? But they also come with this little sauce called adobo that I'm going to just add some of the sauce. See how beautiful that is? I'm just going to add some of the sauce to this just to add a little smokiness. That's all. A little smokiness with not quite as much heat.
It's definitely a strong flavor.
Yeah, it's a great flavor. Okay, these we're going to warm. Here, I can start the stove. I've got 2 things to do on the stove. I have to cook eggs, and I have to cook a tortilla. Now, the traditional thing when you make Huevos Rancheros is that you take flour tortillas and you cook them in oil so they get a little bit crispy. I don't like to do that. We've had these conversations. I'm not into cooking things in oil. I'm really not. So we're going to do these a little differently. We're going to do them with no oil at all. They're just going to go on this super hot, well, it's getting hot, thing. I'll put them up here. Start them here. I really don't have a whole lot to do. I hate to say that, but it's pretty simple. It's a very easy thing to do. And it doesn't have to be breakfast. Yes, we're having it for breakfast. But so look, the beans here with that little chipotle in there, and this, all I have to do is this. Oh, they smell great.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. The cumin. Now I'm starting to get the chipotle out of these. You got to buy a can of chipotle and keep it around the house. There's so many uses for it. In fact, one of my favorite, regular barbecue sauce in a bowl, add one of these peppers chopped up in it. Smoky, spicy, delicious with the sweet of the barbecue sauce. So good. All I want these things to do is get warm, yes, and almost to the point of being crispy. I should crank that.
And that's it? I mean, salsa, tortilla, beans.
I feel like I need something else to do. I don't really have a whole lot to do. Okay, here's what we can do, though. Hey, Allie.
Yes.
Can we see you? And where's the wee olive stuff?
Oh, it's back here.
Is it behind you?
Yeah.
Can you get? Oh, you're all plugged in.
Yeah, I am plugged in.
Do
you want me to unplug?
Just tell them what's going to be going on.
So here's the deal. We're giving away Wee Olive, one of our sponsors. We're giving away a bunch of great junk.
Sorry, Allie, yeah, what you can do, just, you can take your headphones off, just go bring some of those bottles out and set them out next to me.
All right.
Thank you. So yeah, we, in honor of Healthy Heart Awareness Month, that Wee Olive is a big proponent of, we're going to be giving away some awesome Wee Olive gear.
Because we know that olive oil is good, healthy fat oil to be using. Especially extra virgin olive oil like those guys have.
Yes. And all you got to do is go to shopweolive.com, enter the promo code SAM, get 10% off everything.
Oh, wait,
Support the show.
How do we give this stuff away to people?
So that's what I'm going to say. What we're going to do is all you guys have to do is you got to go into the iTunes comments section of our show. Go to iTunes, search the Sam Livecast, go to the comments section, leave a comment and a rating and your name. By leaving your name in that section, you're automatically entering your chance to win one of like these 10 awesome We Olive
We've
items
got olive
that we
oil,
have.
we've got balsamic vinegar, we've got what?
Do you
Things.
want it up there?
Yeah,
you
we
bring
got
it up.
everything. We got tons of good stuff.
Okay, these are starting to get there. Nice. This is amazing. This right here, I know it doesn't look so amazing, but I'm telling you, that is amazing. With just the addition of cumin and some chipotle. It's fantastic. All right, just keep that warm now. That's there. This is good. This is back on there doing its thing. So let's just try this, shall we? Let's see if we can do this. Let's do this. So butter for the eggs. I'm going to do 2 eggs back here. So I have 2 of these things going.
That pan is so useful.
This thing?
Yeah.
I couldn't live without it. I cook on this flat griddle probably 5 times a week. 1 egg, 2 egg. Nice, huh? See how
Yeah.
this is working? I love it. I love
Breakfast week.
it. Little salt. Pepper. These guys are doing their thing. Look at, it's starting to get crispy now. See the color on here?
Oh yeah.
Look at that. That's perfect. And we don't have to put them in oil. It's not necessary. I mean, I suppose, somebody will complain this is not the true way to do this. Why can't we do it this way? Why do I have to cook with oil in my house? I don't think I do. I don't want to cook with oil in my house.
Only for latkes.
And by the way, the eggs need to be runny yolk. I'm telling you, there is no comparison between a runny yolk egg and a hard middle. You don't want that. I don't want that. It's going to be so beautiful. And here's the deal. Warm tortillas, warm fried eggs, warm black beans. I'm going to keep the salsa cool. I don't need that to be hot as well. Okay, these guys need to be flipped, Maxie.
Nice.
Right.
Perfect.
So now we're almost there. Check this out. One of these guys down here. Ow. One of these guys down here. Let's go like this. Perfect. We'll put some beans on both. Oh my God, you should
Wow.
smell what's going on here. Okay, the eggs are done. There, one. Here, one, like that. Turn that off, turn that off.
So do you just do the cool salsa because?
Yeah, I like that. I like that it's is a cool component when everything here is hot. Okay, and if you think it's missing something, what could it be missing? A little splash of color.
Nice.
A little pop of color, and we're using cilantro, of course.
I thought you were gonna say green onion.
No, I'll use green onion for what I'm making tomorrow.
I mean Friday.
Friday. Okay. There you go. Healthy, right? How is this bad for anybody? Healthy, super delicious. Should we have a bite, Maxie?
Yes, please.
Let me put this right here. Tortilla, those now smoky, cuminy black beans. They're so good. And you have to have this. Here's what it's all about. This move right there. When the yolk runs out,
Yeah.
just get yourself a little quarantine section of all of it. Holy shit. It's so good. This is so good, it's crazy. You have to make this. I freaking love breakfast week. But it's also my favorite meal, so. Oh my God, thanks for being here. Please make this. Here's how simple it was. And if I had to assign dollars to this, it'd be like nothing. A couple bucks, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, go to iTunes, leave a comment. You can win some We Olive junk. I don't mean junk. I mean extra special, great quality stuff. I use that term junk loosely. Tell your friends. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you Friday right back here for the final day of breakfast week, and you're going to like what I'm going to make. I hope. Maybe you'll hate it, but who knows. See ya.